Kevin, a satisfying win on a lot of levels, playoffs, but also just a solid performance up and down the lineup.
Yeah, we played great. Made the shots we had to. That was a great team. They just never seem to go away. Always come up with a shot when they need it to stay around. I mean, we had control the whole game, and we did a great job just keeping it that 1 point lead with. Maintained that the whole way, and it was a little nerve-wracking at the end, but we got the job done and we're moving on.
When you look back at the importance of that first end, the way you manufactured a deuce there with the freeze, I mean, how important was that just to develop early momentum and maybe send a message to the other guys?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, it's looking like a force, and I made a really good freeze out wide, and for me too, that gave me some good confidence, having a draw on my first shot of the game out wide, and we made it great, and just 2 up lead, and that we rode that to the end.
And then let's look ahead to tonight. Obviously a very good Swiss team. You got the best of them in the round robin. Does that mean anything tonight?
No, it never does. I mean, all that matters is tonight's game. Who wins tonight? Beating them in the round robin is meaningless now. So, we want this bad, and hopefully we can come out and play the same way.
All right, 1 down, 2 to go. But how important was that game? Not the obvious is to get further in the playoffs, but just the way you guys went out and executed today.
Yeah, super important. We want to be in the mix in the end. We want to be in that final. This is obviously the first step to get to that point. I thought it was a really good team game. I think we're playing well as a team now here at the right time. So yeah, it's a big win for us. Kevin played unbelievable, as Kevin does. Another one with a couple seconds left. So yeah, we'll get some rest here now and get ready for the semi.
You had a good view of that time clock ticking down over his shoulder. Were you getting a little nervous, or is this just Koe dog? He is what he is.
Yeah, I was a little bit nervous. Yeah, I was fighting to yell out, 12 seconds, 11 seconds. So, but I mean, he has a pretty good idea of what's going on the clock, and the guys are kind of helping him out, just making sure that he doesn't run out of time. So yeah, I mean, I for sure was nervous. I mean, you'd have to be dead to not be nervous in those situations. But as he usually does, he came through, and we got the victory.
The 10th end, that was a great shot, but I go back to that first end, and manufacturing a classic skips deuce with 2 completely different shots on paths you hadn't really played. That's Kevin Koe in a nutshell, to be able to manufacture something practically out of nowhere.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you saw it at the Briar, right, in the final, where that end wasn't going very well for us, and he, manufactured a deuce. I mean, he's just always going to be close on everything at this point in the week, and that's what you want in your skipper, that's for sure. So yeah, getting a deuce early was really big for us, I think. I mean, we're a fairly good front running team, so that was pretty huge.
Any doubt in your mind as he settles down to throw that last rock?
No, not at all. I mean, he drew well all day today. I mean, that game he drew exceptionally well. He's been drawing well all week. He was confident when I went out on the break in his draw weight, and I thought it was in the bag.
A shot like that under these circumstances says a lot about a guy who hasn't played in this kind of scenario yet, does it? I mean, that he can go out in a playoff game, loser out, eyes of the world, eyes of the nation on him, and he just coolly draws it cold.
Yeah, no doubt. It says a lot about him for sure. That's a tough shot, and just like you said, under those circumstances, first time here. All of Japan is cheering for him, and so there's definitely a lot of people would feel some pressure. And you know what? He probably did too at some level, but he just doesn't show it. And, yeah, dialed it right in.
So let's look ahead. Sweden, they're pretty good.
Oh God, yeah. I mean, they're incredible. They blasted us in the round robin, so hopefully we can give them a better game and keep it close. And you never know what'll happen.